Do you know what's really going on behind the swirl of crowds and camera glare that enveloped Jungkook at Incheon airport recently? For days, the videos went viral, sparking various speculations and concerns from fans. Everyone only saw the mess, but no one knew the story hidden behind the departure gate. Until finally, the most awaited voice finally spoke. Not from the management, not from Jungkook himself, but from his closest friend Taehyung, in a casual chat that actually felt very deep. Taehyung finally opened the veil that had been a mystery. With his trademark slightly mysterious smile, V began to tell the story. Everyone saw the crowd and immediately panicked, he said. But what you don't see is what Jungkook did afterwards. What he revealed next was completely unexpected. Instead of complaining or feeling frustrated, Jungkook was very worried about the safety of the soldiers who were scrambling to chase him. Taehyung revealed that once he got to the deserted place, the first thing Jungkook asked was, "Are any fans hurt?" He even assured the staff to check their condition. "He is the one who cares the most," Taehyung added in an admiring tone. This surprising fact illustrates another side of the magne that often goes unnoticed. Behind his superstar image, Jungkook apparently holds a very big concern. Instead of getting angry over an incident that clearly interferes with his privacy, he has in mind the safety of those who love him. Taehyung's confession is like a subtle slap to all those who rashly spread negative narratives. This is not just a clarification, but a real portrait of Jungkook's true character. The story ends with an emotional shock, in which Taehyung whispers quietly, "That's why we all love him so much." He always put others before himself. A heartfelt confession that not only broke all speculation, but also made every ARMY heart warm and perhaps feel a little guilty for doubting his maturity. And in the silence after his confession, Taehyung added one sentence that made things even clearer. He didn't even go home right away to rest. Jungkook asked to make sure all of his suitcases and luggage were rechecked, fearing fans' belongings would be swapped or left behind in the fanfare. He wants everything returned to its owner. Imagine, at the peak of fatigue after such a long journey and such great stress, all he thinks about are the little things that mean something to others. This is not a planned act of imaging, but a natural reflex of a sincere heart. Taehyung described it simply. It was just Jungkook being Jungkook. That's the default setting. He can't help but to care. The narrative, which was originally filled with noise and worry, is now wrapped in warmth and pride. Taehyung's confession is like the last puzzle that completes the whole picture of the event. Not about the chaos at the airport, but about how an idol deals with the chaos with grace and deep empathy. This story is a powerful reminder that often, behind sensational headlines, hidden silent virtues are not visible. So, the next time you see a viral video full of fanfare, remember Taehyung's words. Remember that the truth often lies not in what is visible to millions of pairs of eyes, but in those silent details that are revealed only by those who really know. And as if that wasn't enough to make the fans choke up, Taehyung then shared a small memoir that happened the next day. "When we met for rehearsal, Jungkook came up to me with a slightly worried face," Taehyung recalled. He asked, "Hyung, do you think the ARMY is still angry or scared because of that incident? I don't want them traumatized." The question, uttered in an innocent and sincere tone, pierced straight to the heart of the matter. While the world talks about the interference with his idol, the idol is more worried about the feelings of the world. It's a perspective that dramatically reverses the entire narrative. Her focus is not on the invasion of privacy she is experiencing, but on the emotional comfort of the people who inadvertently caused the intrusion. Taehyung ended with a deep statement. "In our business, it's easy to get tired and cynical. But Jungkook, he's like a sponge that absorbs all that fatigue and instead returns it as clear water of goodness." He reminded all of us, the members, of the original reason we did this, to bring happiness, not grievances. The story that began with a chaos at Incheon airport has finally found an unexpected resolution. It went from an incident to a lesson. A reminder that a person's true character is visible not when things are going well, but precisely when under pressure and chaos. And through Taehyung's lens, the world sees clearly. Jungkook's character is built from a solid foundation of empathy, one that not even the crowd can shake. This story is no longer about the airport scene, but about a pearl of kindness found in its midst, and a friend who proudly showed the pearl to the world. And in the silence that was created after all the stories were revealed, Taehyung gave such a perfect cover, as if knitting all the events into one red thread of meaning. "You know," she said in a softer voice, almost like sharing a sacred secret, "many think we, the members, always protect her because she is the youngest Magne. But on that day and on many others, we learned from him. We protect him because he is our purest soul." Protecting Jungkook is the same as protecting our belief in goodness. His last words were not just words. It was a declaration, a recognition that within the complex dynamics of the group, Jungkook holds a much deeper role than it seems, to be his moral compass, a silent reminder of why they embarked on this journey in the first place.